everybody. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. And I am going to just create a layout. I had all these leftover triangles from yesterday's layout, and I have this amazing photo of my handsome nephews. Aren't they so cute? And I thought red and brown would be a really good backdrop for this. So what I am going to do is I started to do this design and I thought I should film this. Yeah, I'm still using my scraps because what am I going to do with all these? I mean, I'm sure I could find something, but it's a lot easier to basically make a base page, right? And then I will just highlight this beautiful photo and embellish it. So all I'm doing is I'm just making diagonals. So I just kind of have it laid out here. I do have this one temporarily with temporary tape. I can't think. Oh my God, I can't, y'all. Oh, I just can't. All right, so I do have this with temporary down. Temporary adhesive. Did we ever decide what that was, how you're supposed to say that? I don't know how to say that. Somebody tell me how to say that. What I will do once because see there's this little white piece right here. What I will do once I have it all laid out, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take the scraps when I cut, because I'll flip this over and cut this edge. And so then I still need like a little sliver of red, and I'm just going to take my Scotch tacky glue and I will do a little tiny piece there, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll flip it over and cut it. So I am just going to sit here and play. Okay. I think I'm going to, I'm trying to figure out how many stripes I might be able to do. And I was thinking maybe even just doing the width of my T-square. One, it makes it easy. I'm all about the easy. And two, then I'll know it's straight, right? So let's just see if it'll work out. I will do this row with you. Now these are 3x3 squares. If you watched yesterday's video, you know where these squares all came from. I just took my scraps and I cut a whole bunch of squares, and I cut too many. That's what it's like a thing. Now I am going to, now that I have that, I can know that it's straight. I can just have fun with this. Like I said, I'll flip these over. So now I'm just doing brown, red, going down the line. Let's do this one. No rhyme or reason, no wrong way. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Your day is very blessed. I am having an amazing day. It is my husband's weekend off. Yay! We are going out to lunch. It is also my kids' last day of school, so we are going to celebrate. They are pretty excited. They get out early today. My daughter tried to trick me into, no, she didn't try to trick me. She just tried to talk me into, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. You're going. It's the last day. It's only a half day, right? See, that's what happens when you give in. You let one of them stay home like I did yesterday. Now, I think this should be okay. I mean, it looks okay to me. I'm just going to keep going. If it's wrong, I guess I'll take it apart. So far, it's looking okay. I'm thinking it should be fine. And, I don't know. It just kind of came to me. I was like, some stripes would be good. And I can use up all of my little creations from yesterday. So all I'm doing is end to end. So, like I said, 3x3 squares, just cut in half. I have red on that end. Let's do this one. We don't have this one yet. And I'm just lining them up, making some stripes, just making a base page. We could do this. We could do this again. I think I'm gonna do this one. If I don't like it, I can always move it and see where it goes. Okay, again, I'll need a little stripe there. I think, let's see here, red. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this one down because that's a pretty good size chunk. To do that, I'll just lift this up. So a pin attacked me today. Look at that. I was taking laundry out. One of my children left a pin in their pocket, so it exploded in my dryer. The drama. So I was picking that up, taking care of that, you know, mom things. Then this one I'll have to do like that and figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to continue this process and I will finish making basically a base page and I will be back and we will have some fun. All right, everybody, it is the next day. My day got crazy after I started filming this. I literally pulled everything together after starting the video, and then I realized my kids got out early because yesterday was the last day of school, and then we went to lunch and we had a family day because my husband was off, and it was just life. But I am here now and I will get this finished and we will get this posted. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. I feel like it's a whole new introduction to the same video. For that, I apologize, but let's have some fun. Okay, so I finished doing the pattern. I double matted my photo of my handsome nephews. I love this photo. You know, they just had new photos done and I can't wait to get my hands on some of those too. So I decided to matte this with the black because the photo here has black on it and I like the way that looked. I mean, I could have trimmed it down, but I didn't want to do that. And I'm thinking that my photo is going to go in the corner, but I like this corner. Which corner do I like the best? Because that is going to be highlighted, right? So I want to make sure I like that corner and I'm thinking that one. So I'm going to just play with some embellishments. Now, I have a lot of just bits and pieces here. This is a card that Miss Deb sent me for Christmas one year, and I love that. And this is obviously a wintry photo. I know it's summer now, but I'm behind. What's new? And I really liked this. I was even thinking of maybe doing something like this, but I don't know. I can back it. I have this authentic paper I had from the last layout. I told you guys, I'm just using all my scraps to create this layout. I have some crepe paper gold snowflakes because I'm not really sure which way I'm gonna go with this. You know, you guys know me. I use my scraps for everything. This is a card face. I told you guys, I keep them and sometimes I use them. I mean, I could easily just write a little note on the back and pass it on and move it forward, but I really think this would be pretty and the pop of blue would stand out. But I also have this one with the sled. This is an Love RTS and it was made by Melanie. And how cute is this? So I'm going to try both. Let's try this one. It does have little ice skates, and I think I do want to do something like this, like that. Now, I don't know that I really need a big title. I haven't decided because I've also considered maybe doing like a cluster of just different things. Some of these things are swaps. Like this is a swap. I think these two went together, if I'm correct. So see, I could maybe even put this here. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play with it, right? You guys know that's how I do things. I like that this has gold because I could tuck in these gold snowflakes and make this work. This was also a swap by Robin, but with it is some silver snowflakes, and I'm not sure I want to go that route. I could just use this, but then I already have a snowman, so let's put this in the maybe. I also have this ephemera that I've had for ages, and I think it goes really well because I'm doing brown and red. I'm using those scraps up from the last layout, so I'm too lazy to put them away. That's what this basically boils down to. I don't want to. So I'm just kind of making it work. I like that. Then I have two snowmen. He does have some blue on him, but that's okay. I'm all right. I love this. I know I did not make this. I don't know where it came from, but might have been left over from some other scrap goodies, or you know, sometimes I break up embellishments to use them the way I need to. I'm kind of liking this. I'm just kind of focusing on this corner. I'm not gonna have a visual triangle. I'm gonna let the paper speak for itself over here. And I'm just thinking I just want to, you know, have a little bit of something, something. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense, y'all. What's new? I'm trying to be a little quieter because my kids are still sleeping and it's their first day of summer. I don't want to wake them up. I'm an early bird. Is anybody else out there an early bird? Like, I get up early. Let's see. I don't know where that's gonna end up. I also have this sweater in here. I believe these were made from Melissa Stade, but I'm not sure. Melissa, if they're not yours, they might have been Barb's. A couple of people sent these in and I'm not sure who's who. So forgive me for not knowing that. I don't want to go with the blue. I was thinking I could maybe cut this, but then I've got that blue in there again, and I'm kind of feeling the red and the brown. These were made by Linda Holt. Linda Holt. I always get it mixed up. She had to change her Facebook because somebody hacked into it or something. I don't remember. So I'm gonna open this. I'm really liking this and little square thing if I can get it open. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pause it. I'll get this open. I don't want to rip anything. It always scares me, so I'll be right back. I got it open. All right, so this little geographic thing I think would look super good behind here. So I'm going to, you guys know how I do. I just start tossing things around. It is brown, but it's also off-white. So I'm really liking that. I'm loving this. You know, sometimes we get these beautiful embellishments and I don't want to say they're intimidating because they're not. They're beautiful, but you're not quite sure how to use them, right? I think my best advice, because people ask me often, like, how do you make that fit? Tweak it. I've said this 100 times. Once you get the embellishment, it is yours. Do whatever you want with it. Ink it, tear it apart. It's just like things you would buy in the store. I don't think anyone will be offended. They'll be more excited that you found a way to use it. So don't be afraid to do that by any means. I'll probably end up separating all of these beautiful elements that Linda has in here, and I will probably only use some of them, right? So that's okay too. No bad. I really want this to show. So I think I'm going to turn, ooh, I like that way. Turn this. This almost has like a mixed media vibe. You guys know I struggle with that. Let me think. Maybe I should, thinking I should cut this in half. Have a little bit coming over here and a little bit over here. So let me get my scissors. Choppy. Too late now. Whatever I was gonna do is happening. Okay, so, oh, I should have left that on there. That's okay. I'm thinking I should have left that a square, but I didn't think it through very well. What's new? All right. Now, I'm trying to fit this in here. I'm just tucking. That's all I'm doing. Maybe I can get the, yes, look at that. Okay, so I'm loving this element, but now I think I want to turn it this way and have it bring these two pieces together. See that? And then this one, I want to tuck over here and just like that. Okay, I'm loving this. Now, here is the key, I think, just my opinion. I am no teacher. Y'all know that by this point. I think when you are doing something like this and just doing one large cluster, you still need to have a mindset of a square, right? Just like I've told you guys when you're quilting, everything to me is a square or a rectangle. Every single design. This is kind of the same thing. So I'm gonna keep these even, which I know right now I'm playing with it and it's not gonna even out, but I will do that. And then I want to have elements that keep your eye in a box, basically, right? That's my 2 cents and my opinion. Now, I still want to do these, so I'm thinking these are going to go over here. Okay. And then I'm thinking, let's see what all I have in this. I think this might even be 2 different sets, and I just put them together because they were red and they matched, and you guys know me with red. Oh my gosh, I can't open packages today. All right. Now, when I get everything somewhat in here, I think I'm going to just fill it in with those gold snowflakes because there's these gold elements here. Ooh, I'm loving that. It's a pop of green, but that is pretty. And, you know, my sweet little nephew, he has a little hat. I wish I had a little hat, but I don't. That's okay. I don't know. Part of me wants to use just these and leave this with this sign because they go together, right? And I could ink, is there more than one here? That is some thick paper. Ooh, see, yeah, I'm liking that. I think it needs to be inked though. Inking it will help it stand out. I do think I need a snowman head popping out of here. So how am I gonna do that? I mean, I could just do this little guy. He's pretty cute. I wonder if this sweater would fit on this snowman. No, it wouldn't, but that would be pretty cute, right? Okay, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking, how could I'm gonna get some floss and do this whole thing here. So maybe I have some brown and white floss. Not maybe, I probably do. Hang on, just one sec, it's right next to me. Please be patient. I need one of those pause for a moment signs back in the day. Okay, I just have all my floss in this little caddy here. It's my tag making tub, and it just comes undone. You just unhook these like this, and you can take the different sections off. I love it. Like one, I have my bases. One, I have like pre-bought tags. Oh, I'll just show y'all. I have pre-bought ones. You guys know how I make them, but those are bought ones. Then I have some eyelets and some little brads, which I need to refill, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what I'm focusing on today. Okay, so here is this. This was a swap, which we should do. We just got done doing a washi. We could totally do like a tag thread, floss, whatever you want to consider it, swap. But I think I'm going to use this. It's got gold and it's brownish beige. So I'm going to ink these. Let me get out my little thing, and don't do it over the layout, Ginger, because then you have to clean off your layout, right? I want to ink the sweater and I want to ink these 2 mittens. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm still in camera right now, but I don't want it to get on my layout, so bear with me. I know you probably can't see this. Okay. You know what I could do also? I could put like buttons. I could put like a little brads maybe on my sweater. These are all just things just going through my brain right now. And as much as I really like these, they're not quite the right color. So I'm thinking, see, I need to focus. I need to focus on one thing at a time. I think maybe even, oh yeah, okay, that has to happen. So I'm gonna do that. I'm leaving this. That's going there. Okay. I kind of wanted to have one of these poking out from behind there, but they're just not quite the right color. I think this sled could go in here. I'm just repeating the elements that are already there, right? I don't know, maybe no sled. Let's finish this up. I'm just gonna ink these, not over the layout, Ginger. I have to remind myself that, geez. These are embossed. These are pretty. I'm not sure who made them, but they're pretty. Like I said, I've had a few different sets from the wintry time of the year. put this one. Oh yeah, Melissa stayed, see? I'm assuming these are probably all made from her. Now, what I think, maybe I'll take him out again. I want to do, so I'm going to go this way. And then, how do I want to do this? Maybe I should, and maybe this way? No, I'm thinking the twine, I could wind up through here, the floss twine, whatever you want to call it. Or I could just go like this and just have it right here. That would probably be easier, to be quite honest. Oh man, look. It's one big, remember we used to do this thing? Oh, flashback. I think that happens as you get older. Okay. Used to do all kinds of silly things. All right, so then I'm thinking I'm going to have it. I'm even going, when I glue this down, I'm even gonna like let it go over there because you'll still be able to see the sign. You know, just a little something, something. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'll just focus right here and go like that somehow. And then I'm thinking I'll take another piece of it and just have a couple little, you know how you wind it like this? You know, I'm not very good at this, so I'm probably not the person to show you. And then just have a piece sticking out of here and a piece sticking out of there. And you guys, I think that's gonna be my layout. Yep, I do have to put the year on here somewhere. I can't remember if this is 18 or 2019. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to look it up and ask his mama, Miss Christine. So, I still like this little guy. Isn't he cute? Look at that, it's so cute. I like him. And it's got another sled. No, I'm gonna stay with what I have. Okay, so I'm gonna go glue it down, I'm gonna put it together, and I will come back. I'll probably add some enamel dots. I'm gonna see if I have any brads that will work for here. We'll see. All right, I'll be right back. Wait a minute, you guys, I forgot all of the snowflakes. Jeez, I'm losing my mind. It's too early. That's the problem. It's too early. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see what I can do with some snowflakes before. Oh my gosh, this packaging's redunculous. Okay. Is there only one? Oh, there's two. Okay, so there's two of those. And I don't know if it even needs this. We'll see. We'll play. If I don't like it, then we won't use them. And two, this was given to me in a pocket page swap with Miss Lynn. She gave me these. So I'm thinking, I shouldn't think, it hurts my brain. Okay, let's do like a little one here. Oh yeah, it's gonna pull it together. And we'll do one here. I'll tuck them in better when I put it all down for real, for real. And this will be tucked underneath there as well. Let's cut apart another big one. Okay. And we will put it maybe underneath this sign. I think we should do a small one there though. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that looks better. Almost wish I would have left that hole and just stuck the whole thing in there. Because then, well, there's nothing saying I can't cut another piece of it off, right? I could have had like that. Okay, I think that looks better. I like that better. It looks more like a snowflake is behind there. Okay, so there's that. I gotta get something down here. Put one under there. Okay, this will have the twine. Can we put this one under here? We can do whatever we want. There's no rule. No, that's not working for me. It's too big. I mean, maybe we could go like that. Okay, I don't not like that. And I think that's good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's good. But I'm kind of wanting to put this under there instead before I cut it. And I don't even really need to cut it. I don't need it again. Like that. I'll straighten it all out. I'll make it work. Okay, and then this with the twine behind it. Like that, or however I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure yet. Everything's moving. There we go. Now that looks better. I like that. It fills it in, I think. Should I use this? Guys, see, look, I should have been done. Now I'm overthinking. Overthinking. Just maybe. No, stop it, Ginger. That's it. I'm done. I'm not doing any more. Okay, this time I really am going to go glue it down, and I'll be right back. All right, I have everything glued down, ready to go. It's not going anywhere. What an awesome layout made from scraps of a layout that I made from scraps. So scraps of scraps, right? Can we say scraps enough times? So I did add black enamel dots. It was in 2019, my handsome nephews, or a picture of them. I looked it up on their mama's Facebook page, and I will send her this. She will enjoy this very much. I did put the mittens and the sweater up on foam tape, and just like that, the layout is all done. Those cut aparts did come from an RTS scrap. They were made by Miss Laura, and lots of fun. Lots of fun. I had so much fun creating this layout. I just was creative. I just tucked, and I mean, I used a lot of swap items. This was a swap item. These were swap items. This was swap items. And these were things that were gifted to me in a page pocket swap on a totally different group, but still, this was swap items made by Linda. So what fun. You can use your swap items, and if you want to swap embellishments with us, I will have the links below like I always do. Just give me a little thumbs up, and at the same time hit that description button, and we will get you in there. You got to join that Facebook group though. Without that Facebook group, I would have no way of organizing it, and it would be a hot mess. So definitely come and join us, say hi. It is a beautiful group of creators who follow Janet Madison and RTS Scrapbooking, and so loving and kind, not judgmental at all, willing to give advice when asked, and most of all, support one another, inspire one another by posting your layouts, posting your creations, cards, embellishments. It's just a beautiful place to be. Honestly, it is. If you're looking for a no drama place to hang out, that's the one. Definitely check that out. All right, I hope you guys had fun with me. Thank you for hanging out with me, and have a wonderfully blessed day. I will see you next time. Bye.